but for now I drive alone past your street. Red lights, stop signs, I still see your face in the white cars, front yards, can't drive past the places we used to go to, 'cause I still love you,
Key Club members and guests, welcome to the 72nd Annual Texas-Oklahoma District Key Club Convention. While we wish we could all be meeting face-to-face to celebrate our district's accomplishments, your district board has worked hard to put on a conference as close to an in-person conference as possible. We would like to give a big thank you to the Texas-Oklahoma District, to Jones High School in Jones, Oklahoma. They are allowing us to use their facilities today in order to bring you this hybrid version of the 72nd Annual Leadership Education District Conference. Our conference would not be possible if it were not for the adults that help guide our district. These adults, dedicated to their precious time with little recognition, and this could not be a more appropriate time to recognize these outstanding adults and their passion for Key Club. You might notice that several of them are past lieutenant governors, and past international trustees. It is now time to introduce the adults who have dedicated their time and resources to our district in numerous ways. Please welcome your Texas-Oklahoma District Kiwanis Committee on Key Club, affectionately known as the Redcoats. Region 14 Advisor from Edinburgh, Texas, Jaime Miranda. Region 12 Assistant Advisor, originally from West Virginia, where he served on that district's Key Club board in 2001, 2002, and now from Houston, Texas. He's also a Key Club International trustee in 2002, 2003, Shane Miller. Originally from Baltimore, Maryland, where in 1992 he served as Key Club Governor for the Capital District, now living in Austin, Texas, and serving as your announcer, me, Adrian Thompson. Hailing from Terrell, Texas, Region 8 Advisor, Dennis Hogan and his lovely wife, Beverly, who make sure we have plenty of snacks. From Early, Texas, a former 2015-2017 Key Club Lieutenant Governor, Region 5 Advisor, Tyler Thompson. Region 3 Advisor is originally from Tennessee and now living in Stillwater, Oklahoma, past Kentucky-Tennessee District Key Club Lieutenant Governor for the year 2009-2010 and was then elected to be the 2010-2011 Governor, Blake Roller. From Weatherford, Oklahoma, and former Key Club Lieutenant Governor, 2015-2017, Regional 2 Advisor, Abby Handrahan Stewart. The TO District Committee for Kiwanis on Key Club is led by two administrators from Jones, Oklahoma, Kelly Poland. And last, but certainly not least, the head administrator for the Texas-Oklahoma District Kiwanis Committee on Key Club from Early, Texas, our Texas-Oklahoma District Administrator, Kenyon Black. Also, Governor Paul Hines, past Governor Robin Meyer, and our Kiwanis Governor-elect, Brad McKenzie. We also have our regional advisors who are unable to attend in person, joining us via Zoom. And those advisors are, from Amarillo, Texas, a favorite of ours, Region 1 Advisor, Olin Norrid. Region 6 Advisor, from Lawton, Oklahoma, Rafael Santos. We welcome our newest advisor from Region 7, Leticia Esperanza. From Region 9, another new regional advisor, Keisha Jones. From Region 10, advisor from Athens, Texas, Christine Jacobson. From the Woodlands, Texas Region 12, advisor Judy Pomerowski. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your 2020-2021 Texas-Oklahoma District Key Club Board. Joining us via Zoom from Division 2C, Tisha Gautam. Out of Division 3C, Sophie Yang. In Division 3 North, Letizia Fazzini. From Division 3 South, Graciela Baku. Living in Edmond, Oklahoma, and representing Division 5, Jennifer Wong. Out of Division 9E, Elijah Kagong. From Garland, Texas, and representing Division 9 West, Kushi Kura. From Division 10, Sheena Vagala. In Division 11, Jose Mariscal. Out of Division 12, 22, and 35, Lillian Tai. From Division 16, Stephen Fu. From Division 18 North, Austin Urbanski. Division 20, Katie Roller. From Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, and handling Division 21, Celestine Kim. From Division 24 North, Annie Nguyen. Out of Division 24 South, Catherine Ortiz Fernandez. In Division 25, Luke Barber. In Division 25 South and 31, Joseph Yee. Out of Division 28, Pranav Gupta. From Division 30, An Tran. In Division 34, Haley Linscott. In Division 38, Shrien Kata. Out of Division 39 North, Valerie Hennessy. And from Division 40 East, Sana Arshad. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us live from Division 1, Jonathan Perez. Out of Division 2 North, Lucy Nguyen. Out of Division 3E, Ben Lai. From Division 3 West, Rajul Kulkarni. Representing Divisions 4 and 6, Morgan Hollingsworth. From Division 8, Emily Young. In Division 17, Gina Galindo Gomez. Out of Division 18 South, Ely Lamb. From Jones, Oklahoma, and covering Division 19, Peggy Dodd. From Saxe, Texas, and working Division 23, Anna. Out of Division 25 West, Veranda Kwok. In Division 39 South, Camilla Brown. In Division E, Michael Chappell. Bringing to the stage now your technology producer from Garland High School in Garland, Texas, Alina Dam. From Weatherford High School in Weatherford, Oklahoma, your Texas-Oklahoma District Convention liaison, Caitlin Rohr. From Garland High School in Garland, Texas, here is your district editor, Caitlin Tran. From Cypress Woods High School in Houston, Texas, welcome the TO District Treasurer, Raj Patel. Your district secretary from Garland High School in Garland, Texas, Vivian Tai. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the leader of Texas-Oklahoma Key Club District From Sulphur High School in Sulphur, Oklahoma, please welcome your Texas Oklahoma District, Karina. Key Club members and guests, once again, we welcome you to the 72nd Annual Texas-Oklahoma District Key Club Conference. To open our session, please welcome District Secretary Vivian Tai, District Treasurer Raj Patel, and Convention Liaison Caitlin Rohr.
Fellow Key Clubbers and guests, it is a great honor that I welcome you on behalf of the entire Texas-Oklahoma District Board to the 72nd Annual Texas-Oklahoma District Convention. This is always one of the most exciting times of the Key Club year, and although we are not all together at a hotel in Dallas, we're still excited that you have all joined us today and hope that you enjoy everything that we have in store for you.
This year, we have worked hard to create an exciting convention even though we can't be at the same place. Our theme fits well because we do service to the moon and back. This year, we ask you to help us celebrate our achievements, honor award winners, and elect your new district leadership. It is my hope that our time together this weekend will show you that serving can be done in a pandemic in many different ways. So let's get this weekend underway, and I hope you have a fantastic time.
Key Club members and guests, it is with great honor to announce that within our convention, we currently have in attendance approximately 700 members, Kiwanians, and other guests in attendance this weekend.
Key Club members and guests, please rise as I officially call the 72nd annual meeting of the Key Club Texas-Oklahoma District to order. Please remain standing and help me welcome Lieutenant Governors Jonathan Perez, Emily Young, and Gina Galindo to lead us in our opening ceremonies.
Please stand for the playing of our national anthem, followed by the state songs of Texas and Oklahoma.
Please join me in a moment of silence and respect.
Join me now in saluting the American flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now, please join me in reciting the Key Club Pledge. I pledge, on my honor, to uphold the objects of Key Club International, to build my home, school, and community, to serve my nation and God, and combat all forces which tend to undermine these institutions. You may be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage again your convention liaison, Caitlin Rohr.
It is my distinct honor to give a special welcome to our esteemed Kiwanis family guests. Joining us live are Texas-Oklahoma Kiwanis District Immediate Past Governor Robin Meyer, Texas-Oklahoma Kiwanis District Governor Paul Hines, Texas-Oklahoma Kiwanis District Governor-elect Brad McKenzie. Joining us via Zoom, Key Club International President Alex Drehos, Key Club International Trustee from the Carolinas District, Salma Eldib, Texas-Oklahoma CKI District Governor Bobby Serta, past Texas-Oklahoma Kiwanis District Governor and CKI District Administrator Colleen Biggerstaff, and Assistant CKI District Administrator John Cano. These individuals have demonstrated selfless leadership and given countless hours of hard work toward the success of our organization. Let's show them our appreciation. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage your Key Club District Governor, Karina Patel.
It is so awesome to see all of you servant leaders in our Zoom conference. Texas and Oklahoma District Key Clubbers, it is truly my honor to stand before you today and welcome you to our virtual conference. This year, our conference will still offer you countless opportunities to learn, to share, and to have fun. And it is my hope that you will take the learning opportunities you will have today and use them to better your club, your school, and your community. As this 2020-2021 Key Club year comes to an end, I want to take a brief moment to say what an honor it has been to serve as your governor. I have been blessed to be a part of such a strong district. This has been a year full of success. We have shown great strength by continuing to serve in a pandemic. Thanks to each of you for your club's hard work and dedication. I am confident that although our membership went down this year due to extraordinary circumstances, the Texas-Oklahoma District will come out on the other side stronger than ever. We will continue to build on to this outstanding legacy. Once again, thank you all for being here and welcome to our 72nd Annual District Key Club Conference.
Coming back on stage to acknowledge our platinum and diamond sponsors, please welcome Convention Liaison Caitlin Rohr.
Without our sponsors, we would not be able to have this hybrid virtual conference. We would like to acknowledge all of our platinum sponsors. They are Kiwanis Club of Arlington, Texas, Weatherford, Oklahoma Key Club, Kiwanis Club of Lakewood, Dallas, Kiwanis Club of Greater North Dallas. And now we would like to acknowledge our diamond sponsors. They are the Kiwanis Club of Jones, Chickasaw Telephone Company, Division I Kiwanis, and the Brown family in honor of Faculty Advisor Julie Gross.
Now, please welcome to the stage Chairman of the Committee on Regulations, Elections, and Credentials, Lieutenant Governor Michael Chappell, and Committee Member Lieutenant Governor Veranda Kwok.
Each year at our conference, ambitious Key Club members work toward becoming your next district officers. These coveted positions do not come easily, as each must gain the support of your convention delegation. Although we're here to have fun and learn new things, we're also here to conduct the business of the district, and we ask that you take the time to carefully consider each candidate for the position he or she is running for. This year, we have seen several amendments to our bylaws for consideration. Please discuss the issues with your club delegates and make your decisions wisely.
A list of candidates who have properly filed with the Regulations, Elections, and Credentials Committee has been prepared. The 8 candidates are as follows in last name alphabetical order. For the office of District Governor, Ben Lai, Jonathan Perez, and Lillian Tai. For the office of District Secretary, Gina Galindo. For the office of District Treasurer, Michaela Sage and An Tran. For the office of District Editor, Annie Nguyen and Anushka Ranjan.
Today's caucuses will serve as an opportunity for everyone to learn more about each candidate and their goals for the district. Be sure to refer to the candidate flyer to prepare questions that will help you determine the best candidate for the job. During the leadership session later today, the 2 candidates garnering the most votes in their respective offices will be allowed 60 seconds to speak to the entire district. Final voting will be conducted at the House of Delegates. Thank you for your attention.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the stage, your Key Club District Governor, Karina Patel.
It is now my great pleasure to introduce you to our next speaker. We could not ask for a better leader or Kiwanian. Please stand and help me welcome the Texas-Oklahoma Kiwanis District Governor, Paul Hines.
Thank you, Governor Karina. I appreciate you guys inviting me here today. And I want to say thank you to everybody in Key Club for your great work you did for this past year. We've seen nothing like this year, where we've had a pandemic, where we haven't been able to meet like normal and do the normal things we like to do. When we started this journey, I had asked you to join the Kiwanis family and continue to work hard and make our district better, to support your community and those that need our help. You've exceeded that goal. You've exceeded all expectations. You've supported the Kiwanis more than you'll ever know. You came out, you helped us get used to technology, you helped us move forward. You've also supported your communities and your friends and classmates to get through this pandemic. I can tell you right now, the district is very, very proud of all of your accomplishments. And it's not just the district. International recognizes all of your great accomplishments and the things you've done. And I want to extend the thanks of a grateful district for all of your support and continued hard work. And I wish you well in your continued journeys and hope to see you doing more service in the future. Thank you very much and have a great convention.
Thank you so much, Governor Hines. To present the Most Improved Club Award, please welcome Lieutenant Governor Peggy Dodd.
Peace up,
Each year, our district seeks to recognize the club that has achieved the most growth and improvement within the past year. Improvement can come from increases in membership, consistent and detailed reporting, community involvement, and overall club activities. For this reason, we give this award to the club that we feel has served as a primary example for other clubs to follow. They show that we can all improve ourselves and our clubs in one way or another. Your plaque will be mailed directly to your school. And the winner is Uplift Summit International Preparatory.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your district treasurer, Raj Patel.
Every year, banner patches are given to clubs who have increased their membership by 50% and 75%. The following schools increased their membership from last year by 50%. Vernon High School, Vista Ridge High School, Covenant Christian High School, Ross S. Sterling High School, Mansfield Frontier High School, Ridgepoint High School, Elsie Anderson High School, Cascia Hall Preparatory School, and Ryan High School. Increasing a club membership by 75% is an incredible feat, especially during a pandemic. The following schools did just that: Denton High School, Carroll Senior High School, and Stephen F. Austin High School. Also, an award goes out to the school with the top membership growth in the Texas-Oklahoma district every year. This year, the winner of the Top Membership Growth Award goes to the Denton High School with the 106% growth. The patches will be mailed to your school soon. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage Governor Karina Patel.
Many students often wonder how they can continue to serve their community after their high school Key Club career is done. Circle K offers a wonderful opportunity for students to continue their service adventure to others while remaining in the Kiwanis family. Please help me welcome the governor for the Texas-Oklahoma District CKI, Mr. Bobby Serta.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your district tech producer, Alina Dam.
Our district offers a special award to honor clubs with outstanding and informative websites. The websites are judged on several criteria, including content, format, functionality, and overall impression. Each Key Club can earn enough points to have what's considered a distinguished website. The clubs receiving distinguished website honors will receive the official distinguished website banner patch. Our top 3 sites, as selected by me, will receive special recognition. Thank you to everyone who created and kept up with your own Key Club websites. At this time, it is my honor to present Distinguished Website Awards to the following clubs. All patches will be mailed to your school, and the distinguished clubs are Cypress Creek, Frank J. Doby, Uplift Summit International Prep, Saxe, Allen, Cypress Lakes, Goose Creek Memorial, Jersey Village, Manor New Tech, Martin, Cedar Park, Langham Creek, Mustang, Mansfield Timberview, Carl Wunsch, Plano East, Mansfield, McKinney North, Klein Collins, Burleson, Stephen F. Austin, Port Neches Groves, Lamar, Harmony School of Innovation, Sugarland, Garland, Bridgeland, Benbrook, Edmond Memorial, Cy Fair, San Angelo Central, and our top 3 websites in alphabetical order receiving trophies are Lake Ridge High School, Moore High School, and North Garland High School. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage your district governor, Karina Patel.
It is our great honor to have our international trustee, as well as our Key Club International president with us at this convention. Salma El-Deeb has done an amazing job of serving our organization this year, and we are so honored to have her in our attendance today. Please help me welcome Salma El-Deeb to the great TO District.
Hello everyone, I hope that you're all doing well and staying safe. I'm sure if somebody asked you about a year ago to picture the 2021 Texas-Oklahoma District Convention, this is not what you would have imagined. However, I have to admit, this year's board has been working extremely hard and nonstop to ensure that you also have such an amazing and educational experience. Something I also never foresaw last year was being able to witness and work alongside so many young and inspiring student leaders such as yourself. We may not all be standing next to each other in a hotel, but that doesn't mean we can't celebrate you and the service you have done. Firstly, I would like to congratulate all of you for such a wonderful year. You are the student leaders of today and tomorrow, and we could not have had a successful service year without you. I commend you for working hard despite the pandemic and finding creative and unique ways to continue serving. Thank you for keeping Key Club afloat throughout this difficult time. You all inspire me greatly. Secondly, I would like to commend the 2020 to 2021 Texas-Oklahoma District Board for all of their amazing work. I started serving alongside them back in August, and I can assure you that their hard work has been nonstop. They have jumped over so many different obstacles and persevered through such a hard time to lead. Albeit virtually, it has truly been an honor being able to meet and work with them this year. Despite it all, they have managed to do such an amazing job leading their divisions and district, and also plan an amazing convention. Lastly, there is one person I would like to especially highlight. District Governor Karina Patel has done it all. I am proud to call this fantastic and awesome leader my friend. I know she did not plan on any of these circumstances happening when she first entered her term, yet her work has never faltered. I'm not lying when I tell you that I have been a little concerned throughout this year about her sleep schedule, but nonetheless, working alongside Karina has taught me so much. She has taught me that even if things don't go your way, you need to make the best of it. And she has taught me that communication is key, and sometimes leaders have to make hard decisions. Most importantly, she has taught me that excellent leadership does not come without its struggles, but its impacts will surely last for years. Her work this year will surely impact Texas, Oklahoma for the years to come. I will surely miss the various calls and texts, both Key Club related and not, that we've had. But Governor Karina, you have been an exceptional leader and even greater friend, and I want to congratulate you on such a wonderful term and convention. Before I go, I would like to let you all know that the Key Club International Board has voted to cancel in-person LEDCON due to the health and safety concerns. However, on the bright side, we are currently hard at work to provide an interactive, fun, and educational online experience in its place. More information about the Key Club Summer Leadership Conference will be released as the date nears. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your convention. Thank you.
I am pleased to introduce our Key Club International President, Alex Dreyhouse. He has been a pleasure to work with this year. His leadership through this difficult year has truly helped our organization stay on course. Please help me welcome our President, Dreyhouse, to the great TO District.
Lieutenant Governor Morgan Hollingsworth.
Every year, we create a special contest to highlight the convention theme and to get all of the clubs excited about attending district convention. This year's convention theme contest turned into something completely different from our past years. It's always interesting to see how creative our members can get. This year, we had only one entry, so our first place club winner is Uplift Summit International Preparatory. Congratulations.
Jessie Funk has been teaching and mentoring students for over a decade. She holds a leadership certification from Notre Dame University and a degree in psychology. Jessie is the executive director of the nonprofit organization Ivy Girl Academy. She has authored 6 books, and as a professional singer, she has released 5 albums, adding the dynamic element of music to her presentations. She loves to speak at school assemblies, leadership conferences, and student events. She also toured 36 states with the Broadway show Footloose. What a star! She fits right in with this year's theme.
I should have said it before. Try to hide it, yeah. Take it. I can't pretend anymore. I only want to die alive, never by the hand of a broken heart. Don't want to hear you line, now that I've become who I really am. Sing it with me, Key Club, here we go. This is the part when I say I don't want it. I'm stronger than I've been before. This is the part when I break free, 'cause I can't resist it no more. This is the part when I say I don't want it. I'm stronger than I've been before. This is the part when I break free, 'cause I can't resist it no more. Okay, we got another song here. Hold on, here we go. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes a fighter. Footsteps even lighter. Doesn't mean I'm over, 'cause you're gone. What doesn't kill you makes you, let me hear you guys, can you sing it? Stronger. Just me, myself, and I. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. Last song, here we go. I still fall on my face sometimes, and I can't color inside the lines, 'cause I'm perfectly incomplete. I'm still working on my masterpiece, 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 yeah. I still fall inside the line, yes. I'm perfectly incomplete. I wanna hang with the praise, gotta wait though, but it's worth the wait. No, I'm stronger. I'm stronger. Still working on my masterpiece.
Love the flashlights. Beautiful. Love it. Oh my gosh, you guys, I like you. I like you. You're very fun. Even with like the few people that are here doing this awesome live thing, can we give it up for Key Club right now, like how you guys have put this whole thing on? Because this is really hard, what they're doing. So I just want to acknowledge that real quick. But even just with the few of us that are here, I like you. Let's be friends. Can we be friends? Is that all right? Awesome.
This is just so exciting to me. I love leadership, any kind of nerdy leadership. I'm into it. And I'm so grateful that I get to be a part of this today. I just celebrate what you guys are doing. I want to take a minute and just honor the hard thing that you teenagers are doing, the ones that are involved in Key Club, because it's hard. It takes bravery, it takes courage. I'm positive you get some flack for it sometimes, people making fun of you, thinking, oh, you're in Key Club, you're like so cool. And I bet you have to push past that. And I have just mad respect for it because I know it takes bravery every day. And the coolest part, though, is you know how much you benefit from it. So Key Club, you guys, what you're doing, it really, really, truly matters. I'm so excited to hang out. We're going to have a good little chat. This is something I feel really, really strongly about, that every overachiever needs, what we're going to talk about today. You guys who are just killing it in the leadership sphere, this is a tool that you're going to have in your tool belt in order to become the leader that you want to be and that you were meant to be. So we're going to have some fun. We had to start with some music because I like to sing. Singing is like my thing. Singing is what I do when I'm sad. It's what I do when I'm scared. It's what I do when I'm frustrated. It's what I do when I'm happy. Singing is my thing. I enjoy it. Do we have any other singers? Okay. Yeah, singing is fun. Singing is a cool thing. And music, obviously, so fun. I also love to speak. I'm so grateful that I get to do this all over the country. And after COVID, to be able to be with you guys is a really big deal to me personally. So I'm so grateful that I get to speak. And I would love to know some of the things you guys like to do. We might as well have action. Give me some fun you like to do outside of Key Club. Singing. Yes. How about some from over here? Just fun hobbies. Swimming. Perfect. Give me some more. Arts and crafts. Love it. Love it. 2 more. Reading. Going to the beach. That's beautiful. Exactly. So guys, we have to have something in addition to Key Club, in addition to our academics. We have to have a thing. We're going to talk more about why that is so important in just a minute, but we have to have something that we can dive into when life gets hard, when we get stressed, when we're scared, when we're sad, when we're frustrated. We have to have it. So I love to sing. I also have kind of like a secret dream that I have for myself. Do you guys want to know what it is? It's like a crazy, weird hobby. Don't judge me. It's a little weird. I have a dream to become the official voice of the GPS navigation system, the TomTom. Thank you. Thank you. I know, I'm very excited about it. And if you don't know what a TomTom is, it's a little vintage now, I get it, but it is like infinitely cooler than Siri. It's this little box you put on your dashboard. It speaks directions to you. And it gives you way more options for accents than Siri does. So it's infinitely cooler. So I called the TomTom company and I said, what do I have to do to become the TomTom girl? And they said I had to audition. So I've been practicing my accents. Will you guys tell me if you think I am ready for my audition? Okay, here we go. We start out with like my natural voice, like American. In 1/4 mile, turn left. Your destination will be on the right-hand side. No way! I know. I know. It's a gift. So, and then we have Southern. The Southern accent is so beautiful. I'm not dissing. I'm not making fun of anybody. I love the way everyone all around the world speaks. So, the Southern accent, so beautiful. Where in the name of gravy did you get the boneheaded idea to turn left? I told you to take a right at the Kentucky Fried Chicken and another right at the taxidermy shop. Hold your hammock, I'll redirect you. Sure. And then we have Brooklyn, like from Brooklyn. A gorgeous accent. I love it. All right, here we go. So if you're looking for a great manicure, you're going to want to take a left and go to Shaniqua's Beauty Parlor on the south side of town. Honey, you're going to look fabulous. Sure. And let's do Valley Girl, just for funsies. Yeah? Should we do that? So you want like directions like to the library? Well, I've never like actually been to a library. But if you want directions to the mall, we can like totally go to the mall. Oh my gosh, but there are lots of times we go to the like shop together. Oh my gosh, I love it. Yeah, sure. And lastly, we have Irish. Is anyone proud of their Irish heritage besides me? Any proud gingers? Come on. No? All right. Yeah. Okay, Irish, here we go. Now, if you're looking for the cathedral, you're going to want to take a right and go past the dancing leprechauns. Put down your bowl of Lucky Charms and pay attention to the road, you idiot. Thank you. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. She has way too much time on her hands. I do. I can't help myself. I love to sing. I love to speak. I love my stupid little tom-tom voices. And I am also borderline obsessed with history. Any proud history nerds? Proud history nerds. Yes, unite. Own it. History is amazing, you guys. I am so nerdy. I will sit and read a dry, boring textbook of history in my spare time because I'm just that nerdy. I love it so much. I love to study people. Specific people who did amazing things in their lives. And I always, like, as I'm reading their biography, I always just ask one thing, one question. What made this person so great? They started out exactly where we are. They're human beings. They're normal human beings. So what is it? What choices did they make in their lives that led them to this life of awesomeness? Now they're famous and they changed the world. They did amazing things. So what is it? And some of my favorites, I've studied over like 500 amazing leaders all throughout time, all throughout history. Some of my favorites are Benjamin Franklin, Walt Disney, Martin Luther King Jr., Martin Luther, Helen Keller, Anne Sullivan, George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, Joan of Arc, Amelia Earhart, Plato, Socrates, all of the Stoics. Oh my gosh, if you guys need a new thing to study, Stoicism, Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, Seneca, Oprah Winfrey. Amazing people who did amazing things in their lives. I love to study them. And I just asked that one question, what made them so great? Because they're human beings. What did they do different that led them to a life of awesomeness? And of course, there's a ton of commonalities. But one thing that I discovered in my personal research, my personal study, is that like all of them have this one thing in common. One thing. They never allow toxic people to hold them back. Leaders never allow toxic people to hold them back. Every single one of those people was abused, abandoned, neglected, or bullied in one way or another. Every single one of them. They chose to rise above it. They chose to move forward. I think that's wicked significant because we all know someone who has been in a bad relationship of some kind and they let it, I shouldn't say it that way, they absolutely feel like this bad thing has happened, so I can't move forward. I'm not capable of doing something great. There's no shame in being a victim of a bad circumstance, but we absolutely have a choice when we are a victim to still rise above it, to still be resilient, to still move forward. Are you with me on that? Yeah. So that's a really important piece. So we're going to talk about this, you guys. Healthy relationships. How can leaders, because you guys are all rock stars. You're already fantastic leaders. You're already strong. You're already making a huge impact in your community. That's incredible. But you are not immune. You are not immune to a toxic relationship that could potentially hold you back. And I know you know what I'm talking about. This is a little harsh, but I know you know what I'm talking about. Have you ever met someone super confident, a strong leader, charismatic, fun, happy, and they get into a bad relationship of some kind, and then they start carrying themselves differently. They start doubting themselves more. They're maybe not as happy, as charismatic. Have you seen it? I know you've seen it, and if you haven't, you will. So it's so important for us as leaders, people who are putting ourselves into a leadership position, to protect our peace, to protect our physical energy, and to definitely protect our confidence around our abilities to do great things. That's our responsibility, and it's really, really important. And you have permission to do it. And it's a hard thing. So we're going to talk about this. I need a volunteer. I need a friend. I need a dude. I need a nice guy. You want to come up? Yeah, come on. Give him a hand. He's so brave. I love brave volunteers. Take your mask off. Come on over. What's your name?
Raj.
What do you like to do for fun?
I like to sing.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we should be friends. I like to sing too. That's awesome. Okay, do you like Pop-Tarts? Flavor?
The cinnamon one.
Oh, yeah, we can totally be friends. And did you shower this morning?
I did.
Excellent. We celebrate good habits and leadership. Okay. All right. Oh, are you lactose intolerant? Last question.
I'm not. Excellent.
I learned that the hard way. I have to. Okay. Raj, would you like a nice, refreshing glass? What is this? 2% reduced fat milk?
Yeah.
Yeah? Sound good? He knows he doesn't have a choice. That's what happens when you volunteer. Okay. Have a sip of this, Raj, and tell me if you think it is wholesome, refreshing, nutritious, and delicious.
It's really good. It's good milk.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's good. I was a little worried about it. It's been in my bag for a couple hours. I'm just being serious. Okay, should we take it to the next level, Raj? Should we make it even better?
Yes.
Yes. What about chocolate syrup? Have you ever put chocolate syrup in your milk, Raj? Because I love it. I think chocolate syrup on anything is like glorious. Let's get a nice thick layer of chocolate in here for you, because that is deliciousness. Yeah. Let's get a nice thick layer in there. Oh, I'm making a mess. All right. Have a sip of that and tell me if you think it is wholesome, refreshing, nutritious, and delicious.
Oh, it's bussin'. That's good. That's real good.
I didn't even mix it up. I was spilling all over the place. Let's mix it up. I want you to have a good, nice sip of that. Tell me if you think it is wholesome, refreshing, nutritious, and...
Sheesh.
Was that a TikTok reference just now?
Yeah.
I love TikTok. Okay. Okay. Pretty good. Was that all right?
Yeah, it was really good.
Okay. Should we take it to the next? Better? Okay. Oh my gosh, Raj, you do not even know what's about to happen. What about Windex? Raj, no. You don't even know. You don't even know. This is about to change your life. When you're like 90 and you're sitting in the nursing home eating your Jell-O, you're gonna be like, hey, remember that one time where that crazy Irish ginger came and gave me the Windex? That changed my life. You're welcome. You're welcome. Are you ready?
Right on.
Are you ready for this? Buckle up.
I don't know about that.
It's gonna be so good. No. Like you are gonna, angels are gonna sing from the heavens when you drink this. Are you ready?
No.
Okay, my hand is super tired. Is that enough?
Yeah.
Is that pretty good? Okay. No, Raj, oh my gosh, you're going to love this. I'm so excited for you. Okay, have a sip of this and tell me if you think it is wholesome, refreshing, nutritious.
I don't know about that.
What do you mean?
It's Windex and chocolate milk.
Raj, it's Windex. Everyone drinks Windex. You guys tell him everyone drinks Windex. What is the matter with you?
I don't want to drink Windex.
Raj, it's amazing. This is like liquid gold. You do not even know. This is going to change your life. You're going to love it.
It was liquid gold before you put the Windex in.
No, the Windex makes it even better. Too good for this. Are you too cool for the Windex?
Yes. I don't know how to answer that.
Okay, well, you're hurting my feelings. I went to Walmart this morning.
I'm sorry.
Check. Oh, there we go. So you're just not going to drink.
I don't think so. Yeah. I don't think so.
All right, you're too cool for it. I get it. All right, well, I'm not going to waste it because this is liquid gold. Fine. I'm not going to drink it. Fine. That's good. Raj, you missed out. You guys, give him a huge hand. Wait. I got a present for you. Okay, give him a huge hand, you guys. I got you free stuff for volunteering. Everyone likes free stuff. It's a little book I wrote, a little shameless self-promotion, never hurt anyone. And I hope you like it. And if you don't, you could use it as kindling for a fire.
I'll read it.
Excellent. Okay. It's called Let's Be Friends. So I like, we should be friends. Yeah, okay. Give him a huge hand, you guys. Good job, Raj. Good job. I know what you guys are thinking. I know what you're thinking. Did she really take the time to put blue Gatorade in a Windex bottle? Yes, I did. That's how much I love you. That's how dedicated I am to you. So I don't want anyone going home tonight saying some weirdo drank Windex. It is Gatorade. Let's be crystal clear. There's a point to this. The milk represents us. We are born wholesome. We are born nutritious and delicious. Born with so much power in us. That sounds cheesy, like it could be on a cat poster. I know. But stay with me. We are born with power inside of us already. If you guys don't remember anything else I say, I want you to remember this one thing. So look me in the eyes. Look at your crazy Aunt Jessie. Look at me. If you don't remember anything else, remember this one thing. You don't have to earn your worth. Key Club kids, I need you to listen to this. You do not have to earn your worth. Your worthiness is not based on your accomplishment. This is important for overachieving, amazing young leaders to realize. And I'm saying it with a lot of love because I struggle with the exact same thing. I honestly, truly, as a teenager myself, I didn't feel worthy of love, didn't feel worthy of success, didn't feel worthy of being treated with respect, didn't feel worthy of being happy unless I accomplished stuff. Are you with me? So important, you guys. You don't have to earn your worth. You already have it. Everything you accomplish in life is going to take a ton of hard work, mental toughness, discipline, all the things. But your worth is already in you. It already exists right now just because you breathe, just because you have a heartbeat. You are worthy in this moment of being treated with respect, of being happy, of being successful, of love, just because you breathe. Are you with me? Say yes, Jen. So that's the milk. Represents us. We're born awesome, right? The chocolate represents good people. I call them breathers. These are people that like breathe life into us. They make us feel awesome about ourselves. They're the ones we run to when we're really excited about something. We're like, hey, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this thing. And then they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. You're going to be great. Totally believe in us. They totally breathe life into us. And they say, do it. I support you. I'm here for you. I want you guys to think of one person in your life who is a breather to you. Just think of him in your head. One person who you know you are safe with. You know you can be honest. You know you can relax. You can totally be yourself. Think of one person. And if you can't, I'm sure you have many, but if you can't think of someone, it is your job and it is your responsibility to go find them. When you find someone who is a breather, and you might not know them very well, but you're like, oh my gosh, that is a cool cat. That person is so awesome. I want to hang out with them. Go grab them by the elbow and say, let's be friends. Surround yourselves, actively surround yourselves with people who breathe life into you. Look for them. Try your best to put yourselves in places where you're going to be around breathers, because we all know that influences us in so many ways. What's the Windex then? That's right, gold stars. Toxic people, these are people we feel a little nervous around. We're like a little uncomfortable. We're like, oh, I don't know if I can say that thing or do that thing because I don't know if they're going to make fun of me. They might not invite me to the party on Saturday. They might kick me out of the group entirely. And then on the other end of that spectrum is full-on abuse. There's a very, very wide spectrum of toxic people. And I want to be crystal clear about something. Is someone who is toxic, are they worthy of being forgiven? Can they become a breather? Yes, 100% yes. But just because they're worthy of that doesn't ever mean that we have to allow ourselves to be poisoned by someone, right? Just because they're worthy of it, which is real and valid, we still are absolutely always within our rights to set boundaries and never allow them to poison us. That's really important, because sometimes we don't know that we have that permission because we don't want to be mean. And especially as leaders, you guys, we very easily flip into the territory of pleasing. I know you know what I'm talking about. We as leaders, we want everyone to be comfortable around us, so it's very easy to just slip right into that territory of, I don't want to ruffle any feathers. I don't want someone to get their feelings hurt. I want everyone to be comfortable. So we have to be really careful of that line, right? So this is really important, you guys, to be aware of it. A Windex demonstration, because we are born awesome. You hang out with awesome people, you become even more awesome. It only adds to your greatness. And then you put one drop of poison in there and it could ruin all the good things. And that's what I was talking about earlier. Like, we know that sometimes someone who is awesome, who's confident and fabulous, they can get into a bad relationship and it can ruin all of the good things. It is tragic. It's such a tragedy. That's why we have to educate. We have to have these conversations so that we can make sure that we're strong enough to set boundaries so that that doesn't happen. It's super exciting to me. And I want to tell you why I care about this so much, you guys. When I was in college, I met this boy. I know. He was so nutritious and delicious. He was so handsome. And I was so excited to hang out with him because he was so much fun. And I don't know if you guys can tell about my personality. I'm interested in anything that's fun. I am this spaz all the time. I only have one speed. It's turbo. I think fast. I talk fast. I love that about myself. So I've always been very interested in fun. I'm a skydiver. I'm a wakeboarder. I have a black belt in karate. I love anything that's fun. So he had this great idea one time. He was like, hey, we're starving college students. We literally had a dime between us. We were so poor and we were so hungry. And there's only so many peanut butter and jelly sandwiches you can eat before you want to stick glass in your eye. So he had this great idea. So we ran over to this apartment complex and we're like knocking on doors and we're like, hey, we're on a scavenger hunt and all we need is a red safety pin or $1. Can you help us out? And of course they didn't give us a red safety pin because they don't make those. They gave us $1. We made $20 and went to Chili's. I know. Really hot day that I should not condone, and yet I do. It was so fun, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is the man of my dreams. He was so fun and super handsome. Did I mention that? Like, super handsome. And I was really so it was very disappointing when only 4 months into our little dating adventure, we went out to dinner one night, and I had just bought this awesome navy blue shirt with a boat scoop neck that showed off my best feature, my clavicles. And I thought I looked adorable. Calm down. They're just collarbones. I thought I looked so cute. And we go out to dinner, and he looks across the table at me, and he says, hey, Jessie, I don't think blue is your color. I know. And in that moment, you guys, this is important. In that moment, I justified that for him. I remember thinking, oh, he's just tired. He's just stressed. It's not a big deal. I remember justifying his bad behavior for him. Not okay. So I could have so easily, in that moment, you guys, I could have easily set a boundary. If I had made a decision to honor my worth, that I was worthy of being treated with respect, if I had made a decision to believe that, I could have so easily set the boundary and said, oh, you don't like it? Oh, okay, well, I really like it. It's my favorite color. I like it. Is that a boundary? Yes, it is. That sends a strong message. Can we be kind and strong at the same time? Yes, we can. So if we set a boundary, we can absolutely respectfully, we can do it kindly, but we have to do it firmly. So I could have done that, but I hadn't made a decision in college to believe in my worth, that I was worthy of being treated with respect. Every single human who is in the sound of my voice, within the sound of my voice, can make that decision right now in this moment. Ask yourself the question, are you worthy? Yeah. Thank you. You are. It's not even a question. Of course you are, but you have to make the decision because people like me, I'm a therapist. Like I work with teenage boys all day long in a residential treatment center, kids who are struggling with substance abuse. I absolutely love you guys. Like I care about you to the moon and back. All of your leaders here, every adult, we care about you so much. We believe in you. It's not even a question. But we can stand up here all day long and say, believe in yourselves, kids. And it won't matter until you make a decision to believe in yourself. Are you with me on that? That's so important. You have to make that decision. So if you're questioning me in your mind and you're like, yeah, this Ginger's talking gibberish, she's crazy. Maybe he's worthy, maybe she's worthy, but I'm not. I want you to push back against that thought. That's Cognitive Behavioral Therapy 101. Push back against it and say, why? Why am I not worthy? Because I guarantee you, you will not find the evidence. You won't. There's nothing any of you guys have done in your very short lives that would warrant you not being worthy of being treated with respect. So once you go through that truth process and you're looking for that truth, you'll find it. And then you'll be able to say, oh, okay, all right, my Aunt Jessie's not that crazy. Of course I'm worthy. And then once you decide that, you give yourselves permission to set boundaries when toxic people try to steal your physical energy. It's a beautiful process. I love it. So that's so important, you guys, to be able to believe that piece and then give yourself permission to set the boundaries. And some of us struggle with it more than maybe this isn't for you, but I know that you know someone who struggles with this. This is a way you can serve, you guys. Be brave. When you see a kid your age that is struggling with setting boundaries, grab them by the elbow and say, hey, I don't know what's going on, but I want you to know you have permission to not put up with that crap. I want you to know that. If you said it, holy crap, you guys, that would make such a big difference, way more powerful than me saying it. So that's a way you could lead. That is service to the moon. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so in that moment, I did not set the boundary. So instead of telling him, oh, I really like my shirt, I said, oh, you don't like it? Oh, okay. And then the next time we went out on a date, I passed over the blue shirt in my closet because that wasn't my color. I totally bought into that lie, you guys. I bought into that toxic lie about me. By the way, which is a lie, by the way, I look fabulous in blue. So that one tiny little criticism, you guys, because I did not set a boundary, it grew. It started getting bigger and bigger, and he would say things to me that would just make me bawl my eyes out. I would feel so worthless. And then it started morphing into something else. It started morphing into manipulation. Manipulation is really tricky and it's like what I was doing with my friend Raj. I was like, Raj, everyone drinks Windex. What's your deal? Why are you being so weird about it? That's manipulation. It's like when someone says, hey, if you're really my friend, you'll let me copy off your homework. It's not a big deal. Why are you being weird about it? Manipulation is tricky and twisty. And then that morphed into controlling behavior. He wanted me to call him at a certain time every night. He only wanted me to hang out with certain human beings, none of the male gender. And he wanted to choose my college classes for me. I know. Guys, I should have had a clue. But no one taught me. No one taught the red flags of toxic relationships. So it is my mission in life to make sure that you guys all walk out of whatever room you're in freaking experts. I want you to be able to see it. I want you to be able to name it and identify it and say, oh, okay, that's what crazy Aunt Jessie was talking about. That's criticism. That's manipulation. That's a controlling behavior. And then say, And I know I'm worthy of being treated with respect, so I also know I have permission to set boundaries and not put up with that, because I'm never going to let any toxic person hold me back from greatness, right? So before I go on with my story, I want to be crystal clear about something. Girls are just as capable of being toxic as boys are. Are you with me on that? That's so important. I deeply respect our gentlemen. So this goes both ways. I'm just telling you a story from my life that is true, and I can show you how the red flags grow. This is for every kind of relationship. It could be a best friend. It could be an adult in your life. It could be a member of your family. It could be your significant other, someone you think you're madly in love with, can be super toxic. And it can be ourselves. I don't know about you, but sometimes I go to the mirror in the morning and I say, Jesse, don't go outside today. You will frighten. It ruined my punchline. There we go. What? Oh, should I do that? Do you think it's the battery, maybe? Let's try this. Ooh, that is better. That's louder. Start questioning your sanity. So I just want you guys to be very aware of all of these things. It can only make you a better leader to feel empowered inside of relationships, to understand these dynamics. So that when you see it, you say, oh my gosh, that's what crazy Aunt Jessie was talking about. That's gaslighting. That's possessiveness. That's manipulation. When you see it, then you take the next step of, I have permission to set that boundary. Here's my boundary setting statement, just to get you thinking. I want everyone to leave here today with a boundary setting statement ready to go. If you have something on standby, you're much more likely to use it, because I don't know about you, when I'm in the moment and someone is crossing my boundary, I freeze. You know the fight, flight, freeze, fawn? I'm a freezer. So I know that I'm not going to use it unless I have something ready to go. So I want everyone to do this. Here's mine. Get you thinking. Put it in your own words. But I would say something along the lines of, hey, you know what? When you're making fun of my crazy hair, like, I know if you think you're being funny, I don't like it. I don't deserve it. I want that to stop. Hey, you know what? When you yell at me, that makes me feel really uncomfortable. I don't like it. I don't deserve it. I want that to stop. Hey, when you say, if you're really my friend, you'll let me copy off your homework, that feels manipulative to me. I don't like it. I don't deserve it. I want it to stop. Is there anything disrespectful about what I just said? No. It's harsh and it's firm, but I would absolutely argue it's also very kind. I'm not attacking them. I'm not making them feel bad. I'm only speaking my truth. I feel. Don't ever go at it by saying, you did this is your fault, you. Say I feel frustrated by this, because no one can argue with that, you guys. No one can argue with how you feel. If someone tells me I feel sad, I can't say, no, you don't. No, you don't. I can't dismiss their experience. No. So always focus on your feelings, how you feel, because they cannot argue with that. So all of this is so important, you guys. Do you see how it starts out slow, quiet, very justifiable? Criticism, manipulation, controlling behaviors, a temper, intimidation, possessiveness, jealousy, gaslighting, and there's many, many more. And all I want you to do is be able to name it and say, oh, that's what that is. I see it. And then you absolutely set the boundary. And even if you're watching someone else go through it, you can still call it out. That's all right. Absolutely be brave. Let yourself do that. That is leadership in my mind. This is so important, you guys. It's only going to make you a stronger, better leader. It's only going to make you more capable of having healthy relationships for yourself, which can only help you be a better leader when you're surrounded by the breathers, right? People that are encouraging you to just go all in on whatever it is that you want to do. It's so exciting. So I want to wrap up with one last story. When I was 18, I went to Kenya, Africa with a service organization called Reach the Children. And we built schools for kids in very rural areas that would have had no chance for education otherwise. It changed my life in so many ways. But I was there for 2.5 weeks, and the most significant part of the experience was meeting a 13-year-old girl named Cindy. And I just need to describe Cindy to you for a second. She had these beautiful, deep, warm eyes, and this dazzling white smile, and porcelain black skin. She was stunning. She was so beautiful. And she was such a natural leader. She was charismatic, she was confident, she was funny, she was just very vivacious. And all the little kids at this orphanage, at this school, they just ran up to her and they were like, oh my gosh, Cindy, read this book to me. Cindy, watch me, I can do a cartwheel. Cindy, I need a hug. They just loved this girl, and she loved them back. It was beautiful. And I was lucky enough to be paired up with her for an entire day. And we were building a school, so we were painting chairs together, painting walls together. We had brought 1,000 books over for them to build them a library, so we were organizing a library together. And the whole day I kept saying, what are you into? What's your thing? What do you like to do? And she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have this school now because I'm going to work so hard and I'm going to learn how to read and write. She was 13 and was just now being given the gift of education. She said, I'm going to work so hard, I'm going to learn how to read and write, and then I am going to get to America after I graduate. I want to get a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, and a PhD in psychology. I want to be a family therapist. She'd even designed her office. She knew exactly what she wanted. It was so beautiful. It was just beautiful, and I was so honored to be able to hang out with this girl. So the next day I had to go to a different school, so I had to say goodbye to Cindy. And on the bus ride to my next school, my team leader came up to me and he said, hey, how was your day yesterday? And I said, it was amazing. I met this fantastic girl. And do we have 10 minutes left? Are we okay? Oh, okay. Oh, good. Okay, I thought you guys were giving me a notice. All right, so he said, hey, how was your day yesterday? And I said, it was amazing. I met this amazing girl named Cindy, and we're going to be besties. I got her information. We're going to write to each other. I'm so excited to hang out with this girl, forever, through letter writing. And he said, did she tell you what's going on with her? And I said, we talked a lot about her future. I didn't really ask her about her past. And he said, if you're going to stay in touch with her, there's a few things you need to know. He said that Cindy was an orphan. Her mother had abandoned her when she was 3 years old. And there's no social services where she lived in Kenya. And so they literally found a 3-year-old little girl in a cardboard box on the side of a street, almost starved to death. Her father had died from AIDS when she was born, so she'd never even met him. She was taken in by some very distant relatives who did not want her, and there was a lot of physical, emotional, and sexual abuse to prove that. She had spine damage in her neck. She was in constant pain in her neck from having to walk miles and miles every single day to fill up a huge ceramic vase full of dirty river water that they would drink. And she'd carry that on her head miles and miles home. And it crushed some of the discs in her neck. So she was in constant pain. And if she didn't do that, that was her job. If she didn't do it, she would be punished by starvation. So she would go a day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days with nothing to eat as a punishment. So she had a lot of digestive problems, constant pain in her stomach because of that. And then my team leader said, we were so excited to build a boarding house at this particular school so that the older girls like Cindy could just live at the school, and then they don't have to walk miles and miles to get to school every day because it's really dangerous for them. And I said, danger? What kind of danger? We're in the middle of Africa, wild animals? And he was like, no, it's a little heavier than that. I don't know if you want to know. And I said, I want to know, and I'm going to share it with you guys, and I ask for your maturity. He said that in Africa, in some areas, there are plenty of places in Africa that look exactly like America, but in some areas, they really are in very real poverty. I mean, Cindy slept in mud, had one outfit, never owned a pair of shoes. The whole family had lung problems because they would cook inside over a fire and they would breathe in the smoke. If you break your leg, you're just out of luck. There's no hospitals. Just the worst poverty you can imagine. No toilets, no running water, no soap, nothing. And so my team leader just said, in Africa, in some areas, there is a lot of ignorance. because they don't have the gift of education. So they do have a belief that if you have the disease AIDS, which is a huge problem over there, they believe that if they have it, they can rid themselves of it by raping a virgin and passing it on to her. And that's what happened to this 13-year-old girl who was HIV positive when I met her, and that disease took her life 3 years later. And I wrote to her until the week that she died. And this girl has changed my life in so many ways, you guys. I feel like it is honestly my mission, my purpose to tell her story as much as I can, as a way to thank her for what she's given me. So I call this Cindy's legacy, and I am begging you to remember this girl. I'm begging you to use her legacy in your own life. Like when you are going through hard things, I just want you to think about her. I just want you to think about her and think, you know what? This is hard, this is real. Let yourself cry, let yourself feel it. But say, if Cindy can get past it, I can get past this. That is Cindy's legacy. So here's a huge part of what I feel the legacy is. I was with her for 12 hours. 12 hours working together, talking to her, totally bonding with her. And she said nothing about her horrific past. And she so easily could have chosen to be a victim of that circumstance, because that's real pain, you guys. I'm a therapist. I have empathy for days. She could have so easily said, yeah, I've just been through some really hard things. And all I would have said was, I am so sorry. Thank you for sharing that with me. I'm so sorry. But she chose differently. She chose to rise above it, to be resilient, and to move forward, and to still add value to the world, to still contribute, while also honoring what she needed. This is amazing. I wrote to her one time and I said, how on earth do you do it? How on earth do you show up? She knew she was dying. She knew that. And I said to her in my letter, I was like, how do you show up? Why do you go to school every day? Why do you even go? How do you do this? You're amazing. And she said, oh, Jessie, I've got a system. And there's no therapist where she lived, you guys. She came up with this on her own. She said, here's my system. When I'm sad, I cry. I cry as hard as I can. I just push the tears out. It is not pretty. When I'm mad, I will scream as loud as I can. And I usually feel better. Or I'll punch a pillow as hard as I can. I usually feel better. When I'm feeling down on myself, I'll get in front of a mirror and I'll say, Cindy, you are beautiful. Cindy, you are so strong. Cindy, you are needed. Cindy, you are important. Cindy, you are valuable. And then I usually feel better. And then she said, my favorite medicine, whenever I'm down, whenever I'm scared or I'm overwhelmed by the pain in my neck, pain in my stomach, I'm having nightmares from the abuse that I experienced, I'm feeling really angry about my mom who abandoned me and the family that abused me and the 4 adult men who attacked me and gave me a disease I have no control over. And when I am terrified that any day could be my last day, this is my favorite medicine. I dive into those kids. All these darling little orphans, these kids that just wanted and needed her light in their lives, she just dove into that. I love your theme, you guys, service to the moon. Like, that is medicine. It's obviously so important and so needed in our world. So what the service that you guys are giving here in Key Club to other people, it's so valuable, but it's also for you. You know, like, it's not even a question. Every single one of you cute kids who's watching this, like, you know that you are important and you are needed and you are valuable. You know that. That's beautiful by itself. But you get both. Huge benefits on both sides. It's such a win-win. And that's what I loved about Cindy's legacy. She dove into a life of service, and she just kept saying, even if today's my last day, I will know that I tried to make the world a little bit better. Just for these little kids, just in my little corner of the universe. She left this world better than she found it. And even though she was only alive for 16 very short years, is that a life well lived? Heck yeah. That's an amazing legacy. She has changed my life every day of my life because of that. And that takes resilience, and that takes bravery, and that takes mental toughness, and that takes discipline, and it takes a decision to believe in your worth and to not ever allow a toxic person to hold you back. Cindy did not allow any toxic person to hold her back from her greatness. She still believed in herself. She still believed she was important and needed and valuable. And she owned it. She was confident about it. Not full of herself, but just a beautiful confidence. That's incredible, you guys. Choose it. When you get made fun of for trying to be a leader and being a part of something like cool, of course you're going to get made fun of. Own it. Lift your chin up, roll your shoulders back, and say, yeah, and I love it. Own it. It's beautiful, you guys. I want to close with a little song. Does anybody like Beyonce? Will you press play for me? Yes, Raj, I knew you would. I knew you would. All right, you guys, I want you to listen to the lyrics in this song. It's one of Beyonce's best songs, I think. And I want you to think about Cindy's legacy. I want you to think about her. I really do. I want you to remember her, and when you go through hard things, I want you to use it. Use that gift and say, okay, this is hard, this is real for sure, but if she can get through all of that, I can get through this, and I can keep moving forward. That's the lesson, right? So I want you to think about her legacy, and then I want you to think about your own legacy. What are you going to leave behind? How are you going to leave this world better than you found it? Here we go. And if you know it, you can sing with me. Raj, do you want to just come up and sing with me? Let's do a duet. No? No. Oh, nice and loud. Thank you. I want to leave my footprints in the sands of time. Know there was something that meant something that I left behind. When I leave this world, I'll leave no regrets. Leave something to remember so they won't forget I was here. I lived, I loved, I was here. I did, I've done everything that I wanted. It was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here. Flashlights, we need your flashlights. I want to say I lived each day until I die, and know that I meant something in somebody's life. The hearts I have touched will be the proof that I leave, that I made a difference, and this world will see I was here. I lived, I loved, I was here. I did, I've done everything that I wanted. It was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here. Me. I've loved being with you guys. You are just wonderful, and I'd love to be friends. If you're on Instagram or TikTok, you can follow me at Dear Aunt Jessie. We can make some duets. Raj, I'm looking at you. Thank you so much for having me, you guys.
Texas, Oklahoma District, let's have another round of applause for your new favorite aunt, Jessie Funk. And now for your closing announcements and remarks, please welcome back District Governor Karina Patel and Convention Liaison Caitlin Rohr.
Okay, so we're on a tight timeline today, so just make sure that you take a break for lunch and you enjoy yourselves, and then make sure you come back promptly at 1 because that's when we'll be starting our regional caucusing. Make sure you review that sheet with all the caucusing rooms and which one your division is going to be in, and join that. Make sure you're waiting to join in the waiting room at 1 o'clock.
During regional caucusing, if your assigned Zoom is full, please join Zoom 1 and we will get you to regional caucusing where you need to go. If you are an adult and received a login to vote, please email us so we can get that fixed. If you didn't receive a login, please contact someone on the board. On Zoom, please add your school name and division to your name. Thank you. And until after lunch, I recess this opening session.